The Charles Richard Patterson and Sons Car Company, based in Greenfield, Ohio, holds a unique place in the history of automobile manufacturing as one of the earliest companies to produce horseless carriages or automobiles. While they predate Henry Ford's Model T, it's important to note that their production methods and scale were different from Ford's later mass production techniques. The C.R. Patterson and Sons Car Company was established in 1873 by Charles Richard Patterson, an African-American blacksmith and entrepreneur. Initially, the company focused on producing horse-drawn carriages and buggies. They were known for their high-quality craftsmanship and attention to detail. In the late 19th century, as the automobile industry was in its infancy, some carriage manufacturers began experimenting with building horseless carriages or automobiles. C.R. Patterson and Sons was one of these companies that transitioned to manufacturing automobiles around the turn of the 20th century, likely around 1893. Because each car was carefully crafted by hand, the C.R. Patterson and Sons Company cars were produced on a much smaller scale and were built often with custom designs and features tailored to individual customer preferences. Patterson's automobiles were known for their quality and attention to detail, much like their horse-drawn carriages. They were often considered luxury vehicles of their time and were typically purchased by affluent individuals. Unfortunately, due to the limited historical records available, it is challenging to provide specific details about the number of vehicles produced by C.R. Patterson and Sons or their exact production methods. However, it is clear that their contribution to the early automotive industry was significant in terms of being one of the pioneering companies to transition from carriage production to automobile manufacturing. C.R. Patterson and Sons Car Company is especially notable for being an African-American owned and operated business in an era when racial segregation and discrimination were prevalent. Their success in both carriage and early automobile manufacturing is a testament to their entrepreneurial spirit and craftsmanship. While C.R. Patterson and Sons Car Company was one of the early pioneers in automobile manufacturing, it was Henry Ford and his assembly line techniques with the Model T that revolutionized the industry by making automobiles more affordable and accessible to the general public. Nonetheless, the story of C.R. Patterson and Sons remains an important part of the history of automobiles, particularly as an example of innovation and entrepreneurship in the face of historical adversity.